Okay, we're live. Welcome everybody to the weekly Azure and AI Show. With me today is Joseph Joseph is a recent MVP. Congratulations again, Joseph. And Joseph,
Thank
you're
you.
going to do some stuff on securities and passwords. And myself, Frank Falvey, here from Cork in Ireland, and I'm going to do some carry on what I was started there about the AI 900 exam. So, prepping people for the exam. So, I'm going to go through another section of that. So, Joseph, if you want to share your screen there, so with us.
Okay, I will just do that now. Share screen, share entire screen, screen one.
Yeah,
Okay,
I see it coming up there now. There you go. I can see your screen.
okay, that's cool. So, good evening from here, and morning or afternoon, depending on where you are listening from. My name is Joseph, as I'm earlier, introduced. If you have been following this series, you would understand that we have been looking at a particular document, and that document speaks to M365 management of objects, and we've done that in the on-premises environment, and we are again doing it in the cloud as well. So today we are going to be looking at, so just to remind you in case you were here last week, we spoke about how to create distribution lists, and we saw how to create distribution list from the on-premises environment. We also see how to create distribution lists from the cloud. We started off from the M365 admin center, and then we went on to the um, Entra admin center, and we finally concluded it from the Exchange admin center end of it. So today we are going to be looking at creating security groups right from the on-premises environment, and then we look at creating security group in the cloud. So we see where all these are possible. So I'll be bringing up my on-premises environment just on the screen here. So this Windows Server environment I'm trying to bring to this screen. Bigger than this other screen. Yes, I think I'll fit it now. So
Yeah,
this is
I got it.
my
Yeah, I see it. I think Joseph's internet connection might be bit slow. We'll just give him a minute or so. I think Joseph, your internet thing might be after freezing. Um, yeah, so he's just knocked out there. So we'll just give him a second to log back in, and hopefully the connection will be after resetting. So I'm going to be doing some stuff on the AI 900 if Joseph doesn't kind of get back with us. And I might do some demos in um, Copilot in Microsoft 365. Um, we'll make it PowerPoint presentation maybe about the AI 900, and we'll see how Copilot can actually configure that. So I'm just getting my slides ready there for that. If Joseph doesn't get back with us, and see there now. So it is the Azure AI or AI 900. That's the fundamentals. So I'll just see if I'm just going to share my screen. Entire screen. So I'm just going to start the slideshow. From the beginning. So I'm going to be talking here about AI fundamentals. I'm just starting up just another machine here just so I can see if Joseph comes back with us. Because when I have my screen shared, I can't see. So sorry about that. So the AI fundamentals is a nice course. I just done the exam recently, and I was surprised my result. So you get 1,000 points, and the passing score is 700. So you have to get kind of 700 out of 1,000 to pass it. And I was really surprised when I got my score. It was 900. So yeah, it's not the most difficult exam, so don't be afraid of it. A lot of people see AI and they're kind of saying artificial intelligence, this is scary stuff, but it's not really. Okay, I can see the screen now, so if from time to time I'll just jump out and see if my other guests are back. So looking at the screen, he's not. So we'll just carry on. So it's Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals, or another thing for it is the AI 900. So what we'll be going through here is fundamentals AI concept, fundamentals of machine learning, the fundamentals of Azure AI services. So you can see on the screen there that My speaker's words are showing. Let me see, can we adjust that to make the screen bigger? Yeah. So we'll carry on there. So the first part here is explain what AI is and understand the importance of responsible AI, right? So you hear a lot of that about responsible AI, they want to kind of cut out the biases and bad actors and all this. So they want to make it a really, responsible and fair AI for everybody. Um, and then the other part there is understand the different types of machine learning and machine learning models. Three, then identify available the services on Azure and what they're used for. So the goal of this topic is to introduce some fundamentals, high-level concepts, which we'll explore in greater depth kind of later on in the course. So we'll just move on to the next one. So what is artificial intelligence? There are all things that most humans do on a day-to-day basis, often subconsciously, right? We make predictions or recognize patterns using information we have available and our past experience to guide us. We can intuitively know when something isn't quite right or we don't fit, it doesn't fit an expected pattern, right? We use sight to experience the world visually. We communicate by writing and speaking and engaging in dynamic conversations and responding appropriately. We can extract information from multiple sources and extend our knowledge. So that's some of the stuff there got to do with the artificial intelligence. I'm just going to shrink my screen for a second, see if there's any sign of my guest. No sign yet. So moving on, okay. So these are common AI workloads. So you see your machine learning. Just a second there, I think I might have. Solomon, how are you? I had Joseph on there. He started the presentation earlier, but he got knocked out. So I'm just going to carry on with a small bit here. And if you see him popping back in, will you add into the stage? That's
Okay.
fine. I'm just going through a few slides. Have you got anything that you want to share with us this week?
None for this week, but
Okay.
if there's time, I could just maybe do anything.
Yeah.
So let's just wait for Joseph.
I'll carry on for the next 15 minutes and we'll see if he's able to come back to us. And
Okay.
if he doesn't, then I might switch over and we might do some demos on Copilot in M365, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. So, as I was saying, these common AI workloads are machine learning, computer vision, natural learning processing, document intelligence, knowledge mining, and then we've got generative AI. So this slide, as I say, the common workload area. So, for example, imagine conversational AI solution that uses bots to process auto insurance claims, right? So the bot relies on some natural learning processing capabilities to make sense of inputs, such as I want to submit a claim. It may allow users to send a photograph of a damaged vehicle. It uses computer vision then to assess the damage and apply a machine learning model, right, to predict the likely costs, right? The bot might also use anomaly detection to identify potentially fraudulent claims, right? So finally, the claim data, including forms, photographs, and other artifacts, might be indexed to extract insights and create searchable knowledge store to help manage future claims. So it's kind of learning from all the different claims all the time, right? So that's kind of like the machine learning to try and get the best outcome. So that's the kind of an example there with the machine learning one. So earlier on, I was talking about responsible AI, right? So these are the principles of the responsible AI. And so you can see them there down in the left. These are the 6 pillars of responsible AI. So the fairness there is fairness. AI systems should treat people fairly. For example, suppose you create a machine learning model to support a loan application to a bank, right? The model should make predictions of whether the loan should be approved without incorporating any bias, right? So, as I said earlier, the bias, the AI want to be responsible. They don't want any bias in it, right? And bias based on gender, ethnicity, or other factors that might result in an unfair application or disadvantage to specific groups of an application. So that's kind of fairness. So like the Azure machine learning includes capabilities to interpret models and qualify the extent of which each feature of the data influences the model's prediction. And this capability helps data scientists and developers identify and mitigate bias in models. So like they're looking at it all the time and they're trying to, it's getting better and better all the time in machine learning. They're training the model to be kind of try and get it up to as high as possible. So the next one then there is reliability and safety. All systems should perform reliably and safely. For example, consider an AI-based software system for autonomous vehicle, or a machine learning model that diagnoses patients' symptoms and recommends prescriptions. And really, in these kind of systems can result in sustainable risk to human lives. So, you know, reliability and safety is a must. AI-based software application development must be subject to rigorous testing and development management processes to ensure that they work as expected before they're released, you know. So testing, make sure everything is 100%, especially when it comes to people's health. So moving on to the next one there, right? We've got privacy and security. And we all know privacy and security, you know, here in Europe, we've got GDPR, so that protects people's data. So AI systems should be secure and respect privacy. The machine learning model on which AI systems are based rely on large volumes of data, which contains personal details that must be kept private, even after the model is trained and the system is in production. It uses new data to make predictions or take action that may be, subject to privacy or security concerns. So, and the next one there then is inclusiveness, right? That means they want to include everybody, right? No bias, no excluding anybody. So everybody is in there, right? So AI systems should empower everybody and engage people. AI should bring benefits to all parts of society, regardless of physical ability, gender, sexual orientation, ethnicity, or other factors. So that's kind of inclusion. They want everybody, in there. Doesn't matter, what walk of life or what country or what continent you're on. So that's the inclusiveness. The next one up there is transparency, right? So AI systems should be understandable, and users should be made fully aware of the purpose of the system, how it works, and what limitations may be expected. So transparency is, easy enough. Okay, we want to see everything, doesn't, how it works and where everything is stored and whatever. So the other one then is accountability. People should be accountable for AI systems. Designer and developers of AI-based solutions should work within a framework of governance and organizational principles, that ensures the solution meets ethical and legal standards that are clearly defined. So that's kind of straightforward enough, really, from the principles of responsible AI. Just moving on there. So the fundamentals there of machine learning, we'll do a small little bit on that. So the goals of this topic is to introduce some fundamentals, high-level concept to students, to, memorize the mechanics of deep learning and know algorithms, how to use different types of machine learning stuff, So Microsoft has this cheat sheet, they call it machine learning cheat sheet. It's available free online, so it gives you, kind of template if you're going to use a machine learning model. And we'd say if you want to, look at a data set and you want to see if there's fraud in it or if there's not. So that's kind of, that would be, you'd be using a kind of a two-factor algorithm then. So you want two answers, two outcomes. Yes, there is fraud. No, there is not fraud. So that's that kind of scenario. So that's Microsoft machine learning cheat sheet. Have a look at that. It's very good. Just moving on there now. So what is machine learning? Right. So machine learning is for creating predictive models by finding relationships between the data. So you can see on the screen there, right? So training, right, is you get all your data in there and keep running it until you get the best model. So as I was saying there in a minute, to get the right algorithm is the actual thing. I'll just see, can I just actually get that cheat sheet for you? Just so it's machine learning, and it's cheat sheet. Okay, so I'm just looking for the Microsoft one that I just explained to you, and there it is here. Okay, let's go back. So as you can see here now on the screen here, so if you're doing a machine learning model and you want to, like I was saying there, it's we wanted an outcome. Yes, there was fraud, or no, there was fraud. So what we're looking for here on the screen, right? So what do you want to do, right? You want to predict something, right? So if you come over here to this one, and so if you want to get an even count, so you can just pick this one here, right? Maybe regression. So the regression one is for a lot of stuff that's got different types of stuff, right? So we say if you got pictures and you kind of tagged them, and you got pictures of cars, pictures of airplanes, pictures of boats, you could use a regression model then inside in that for your machine learning outcomes. So the other one down here in the middle, clustering, then, right, that's for kind of unsupervised learning. So that's kind of lots of different kind of things that could be to do with kind of media and things like that, you know, it could be documents and stuff like that, videos, all that kind of stuff. So you could use clustering for that one. And there is a lot kind of questions in the AI 900 exam, and it's kind of got to do with regression, it's got to do with clustering, and it's got to do with classification. So this is a handy kind of sheet here for to get you kind of to know what these different algorithms are. So just wanted to show you that one, so about the machine learning, so that you know what the different kind of models are and the algorithms. So algorithms again are the regression, classification, and clustering. So the training data consists of past observations. In most cases, the observations included attributes and features of the things being observed, and known values of the things you want to train the model to predict, right, known as labels. In mathematical terms, you'll often see features referred to using shorthand, variable names kind of as X, and labels might be referred to as Y, X and Y. So in the mathematical things, usually an observation consists of multiple values of X, and a vector could be X1, X2, X3, so forth. So I just want to see, do we have Joseph back with us? So Joseph didn't make it back to us, Solomon. So welcome, Sarah.
I think he's still probably having a network issue. I'm trying to actually contact him if he can.
Okay. So Sarah's with us as well. Is Sarah going to do some talk for us sometime in the future?
Yeah, she should.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that was a great presentation.
So Solomon, you can ask me a few questions when I'll do some the co-pilot stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to click into my account. So to use Copilot in Microsoft 365, you first of all have to have an M365 private account, or you can have a business account. And then you have to get a second subscription then to add Copilot to it. It's roughly around 20 euros, or I think $19 thereabouts in America. I think maybe in the UK it's about £19. So that's kind of that. So I'm inside my subscription there. As you can see down the left, there's got Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneDrive, Teams. So Copilot is kind of integrated into all these things. So my kind of favorite one for kind of doing demos is the PowerPoint one, but we can look at the other ones as well. So I'm just opening up PowerPoint there. So this is a blank PowerPoint presentation, and if you can see up on the right hand side here, it's got a button there and it's called Copilot. So I'm just going to click on the Copilot there, okay? And it's just going to open up another kind of window there on the side. And because this is a blank PowerPoint presentation now, it's just giving us two buttons that we can click on. One is create a presentation about, or it's giving us another one, add a slide about. Okay, so down here in the box on the right, on the bottom right, it says here, ask me anything about this presentation. But we haven't got a presentation yet, so it's got these other three buttons down here, and since I last used this, I haven't seen this middle button, manage search and plugins. So this is new. So Microsoft is adding and working in the background on this all the time, and is creating new stuff. So the first one is here is view prompts, right? So everything to do with AI is all got to do with the prompts. So this one is kind of view prompts, right? So I'm just going to click into it before we start the demo, right? So it's got three things there. It's going to create a presentation, you want to edit something, or you want to ask it something, right? So it's giving another one down here. It says view more prompts. So I'm just going to click into that one, and it brings up another box here. So it's giving us prompts from Copilot Lab, okay? So like, depending what you want to do, your presentation about, do you want to add an image? Do you want to create a vacation presentation? Do you want to add an agenda or add a slide? Okay, so this one down the bottom there brings us on to another part inside in the Copilot Labs, which is very good. So I'm just going to click into that one before we actually do the presentation, just see. So, you know, if you're not really sure what, you know, you want your presentation to go, what's it about, it's giving you this window here, which is actually quite good. So this one here is a drop down window, and it gives us apps, right? So what do you want to do, right? So our one is PowerPoint, so I'm going to click on PowerPoint. That's what we want prompts for. And then go over to the next one then, right? It's giving us tasks. So I'm just going to see what it's going to give us. So we're going to create a PowerPoint presentation. So I'm going to click on create. Okay. So now you can see all these things down below. These are all changing from because of what I put in there. So this job type one now is actually new as well. In the last couple of weeks, I haven't seen it the last time I've been here. So I'm just going to click on it and see what does it give us. Okay, so human resources, marketing, financial services. Yeah, So none of these are actually related to the actual PowerPoint I'm going to do, so we'll leave that one. So you can see then, right, the types of thing here, create a PowerPoint presentation about Hawaii. So if you wanted to put that in, it would create a PowerPoint presentation about Hawaii. So if you wanted to do an agenda, create a presentation about 25-year work anniversary, create a presentation from a file, right? So the next one there is get a head start, create a presentation about team icebreaker activity. Okay, so just kind of giving you all these prompts. I won't read through all of them because we want to try and move ahead with the demo. So it's kind of giving you, if you didn't really know what way you were going with your presentation, it would give you kind of ideas on how to do it. So we'll just go back to the presentation. Okay, we'll just close out of these. And we've got a blank one here, right? So it's here, it started off the thing already. Okay, so we click on this one, create a presentation. Okay. So now it's filled in that line. And because I was talking about the AI 900, right? The AI fundamentals, I'm just going to see, can I create a presentation about AI, we'll give it capital letters, 900. Okay, that's all I'm going to put in, and we'll just see how many slides, and will it bring up some of the topics I talked about there earlier. So I'm just going to hit this button. You can either click that button or you can hit the enter on the thing. Also, this one here I never mentioned about there's a microphone button here. If you wanted just to talk instead of typing, you can do that as well. So I'm just going to hit this enter button. And when I first done this a few months back, you would only get 5 or 6 slides, but because Microsoft is after developing this more, it tends to kind of pull out a few more slides than 5 or 6. So we're just waiting on it now. So you could be surprised. I done one presentation there and I got 21 slides, but because there's a good lot in the AI 900, it probably might give us a good few pages. So it's still, you can see they're still working on it. And okay, so there's all the slides. Okay, gives us pictures. I'm just going to scroll down here, see how many slides it gave us. It gave us 12 slides. Wow. So if you can imagine, if you're doing a PowerPoint presentation, you're starting off on blank, to do 12 slides like these and put pictures in them and give the definitions of stuff, it probably could take you half a day, whereas Copilot just done it there now in less than 60 seconds, and it gave us these slides. I'm just going down through them quickly just to show you, and we'll just go back here, and I'm just going to run through a few of them. Just up on the right hand side here, next to the Copilot, right left of the Copilot, is Microsoft Designer. Okay, so they incorporated that in as well. So if I click on this slide here now, this first slide, okay, and I go click on Designer, so Designer now pops up on the right hand side, and it's giving us another couple of options if we wanted to change our introduction slide. You just click on them and it'll fill the screen. So it's and Designer is another AI tool as well. So you can see as you click on the slide, it'll change the whole layout for you. So it's quite cool. So we'll just go back to our Copilot and we'll just go down through the slides. So I'm just going to hit the slideshow and from the beginning, and we'll just go down through a few of them just to see if everything is what we should be getting. So an overview, right? The AI 900 exam measures and understands AI concepts and workflows from basic principles to building machine learning models. Yep, I went through all that there, and everything it just gave us there is true. So we'll just go down just to see what is AI. And I kind of went through this now earlier from my notes. So AI refers to the ability of machines to perform tasks that will normally require human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and language translation. AI involves the development of algorithms and computer programs that can learn from experience and improve over time. So that is exactly what I went through earlier. So it's perfect. So the definitions of AI. AI refers to the ability of machines to perform tasks that would typically require human intelligence, such as speech recognition, decision making, and language translation. AI types, there are different AI types, including narrow or weak AI, general AI, and super AI. Okay, so we had those different ChatGPT models like ChatGPT 3 and 4 and all those types. So each with different characteristics and capabilities. Okay, AI applications is used in various applications, including healthcare, finance, transportation, manufacturing, and improve efficiency, accuracy, and decision making. Yep. So this is all true stuff that it gave us. So AI versus ML, which is artificial intelligence versus machine learning. Artificial intelligence is a broader concept of machines being able to carry out tasks in a way that we could consider smart. AI includes a wide range of technologies such as machine learning, neural networks, and robotics. Machine learning is a subset of AI that involves the training of machine models to make predictions or decisions. Machine learning is used in a variety of applications, such as image recognition, natural language processing, and predictive modeling. So all this stuff that the Copilot just generated is all accurate so far from reading it. Reactive machines are simple types of AI. They do not have memory or the ability to use past experiences to inform new decisions. They react to new inputs based on pre-programmed rules. So that's looks like, I'm not going to read down every slide now, so we'll just kind of go through them there again. The headlines, what are reactive machines, examples, applications. So it's really after putting together a nice PowerPoint presentation with 12 slides from just putting in that prompt. So there's our machine learning, types of machine learning. So it's got supervised machine learning, unsupervised. So these are really important in machine learning as well. Supervised could be, like we'd say, an Excel sheet which got rows and columns of data, and unsupervised stuff then could be just stuff that's just kind of dumped in, like media, types of media, videos, you could have documents, everything. So it's all supervised, unsupervised. All means all over the place. So yeah, so the conclusion, by understanding the fundamental concept covered in the AI 900 exam, you will be well prepared to build advanced AI systems and explore exciting applications of AI and machine learning. So I'm just going to escape out of this, and I just want to show you some other stuff that when it configured the PowerPoint for us. Okay, so I'm just going to click on one slide here, and I'm just going to pull up the bottom half here. So as you can see, it actually gave us speakers notes as well with her. Can you see that there, Solomon, the speaker notes?
Yeah, I saw that. That was actually amazing.
Yeah. So every slide, it actually gives you the speaker notes as well, so which is very helpful. You can see there each one. So that's the PowerPoint anyway, Solomon. Did you see any new stuff in this? Were you doing any stuff with this recently?
Yeah, I was in an event last week where I have Emmanuel Etioje, Deji. They had an event around the co-pilots for M365, and also they spoke about the security also. So I joined the event, and I was also just, letting some people also know that I know most people they're just coming from the end user view, and most of them don't really have like the co-pilot for M365. I also was creating awareness around co-pilots in your Windows and also Bing. If you go to Bing now, you would see on your Edge browser where instead of just doing the normal search, you can actually use the Copilot. You can even generate images from the Copilot. I don't know if you've been using that as well. Is this Bing?
Yes. So this one here, is it? Second now.
It should
Oh,
be. I think
yeah,
probably because it's just site.
yeah,
If you open a
I
new
have
tab,
I have it here. Yeah.
okay.
So
So yeah, you can use this. You can even generate images, and
you can generate images in here now, is it?
yes, you can as well.
Okay, so would I kind of say, what would I ask it here?
Just say I need to generate an image of a speaker in an event.
I need a picture, is it?
Yeah.
Of
A speaker
a speaker.
in an event. So let's try that.
Okay, so I just hit enter. So
Yeah, let's see.
okay. Okay, cool, Solomon. I didn't see that feature now before.
Yeah. So I knew someone was actually trying to set up, generate images for stuff. I just told the person, just go to Copilot. And the person was very happy because the person got like nice images that you can see.
He actually looks like some American politician, that guy. Doesn't
Yeah. So you can still try multiple prompts and you will get different images. So I, and then you can download them. You see, you have the options to download those images,
Oh yes, I see that. Yeah. So you can export it there. Yeah.
and if you just need the individual image, just where you're previewing the image, there's also a save and download. Yeah.
I see that there in the middle, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's actually very good now, Solomon. I didn't know that feature
If you
existed.
look at the image, can you see where we have designer there? Can you click on that designer? I just want to see if it's just by under the, yeah, click on that.
Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to see if that will take us to Microsoft Designer. Okay, no, okay. I was thinking that was kind of linked to Microsoft Designer because I've never, clicked on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
So
it's really exciting times with the Copilot now, isn't it?
yeah, it's like right now I tell people, previously you want to search for stuff and then you just go and use any search engine and search for stuff. But right now, the way Bing is doing it, and I think if you probably use your Chrome browser, I think is almost creating that kind of pattern where you have AI at the top. So Bing is now using Copilot to make it look like more like a conversation. It gives you the information, also points you to resources where you can find them, and you can, still redefine the prompts that you're putting in your search, and Copilot would, generate more answers for you. So I think right now, I don't think I go to, use search engine when I know I have Bing, and I can just, put in my search or prompts in Copilot, and I'll just get the answers. One thing I've not tried, which I think I might even try, I might try the slide you were trying in M365 and see what the difference looks like. If it's going to give me a slide to download.
Okay. You see this thing up here in the top? It's got create, and there's a thing on the side that says, want to see how image creator works? Select surprise me, then create. Okay. So it's got, I think this 99 here, I can invite 99 people, I think, isn't it?
That is, are those not coined to create images? So I think
Yeah.
yours is actually showing the pro. So I think you're getting a pro from your M365 Copilot.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the pro is there. Yeah, yeah. So I'll
Yes.
click on, I'm just interested to see what the surprise me will say. Will do.
Yeah.
Okay, so a Renaissance painting of an elephant.
Then click create. Let's see what it does.
Okay. Okay, so your image is being created by AI. Okay.
How many boosters did you have? Was that 99 previously? Because
Yeah,
I
so it's
it just
gone down now. Yeah.
yeah.
So there's our elephant in the tuxedo. Okay.
Yeah.
It's giving us loads along down the side here. Okay, so these are all the ones I made recently.
Yeah.
So this one I made for
So
a
this
blog.
was it through the browser you created it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I know actually this one I created through Microsoft Designer.
Oh, so you see it's kind of connecting them.
Yeah. So this is the one we done there on your prompt.
Yeah. And this was
So
done directly from Copilot and Bing.
yeah, so over on the right, then the prompts there kind of comes up. It says, make it look like the an outdoor event. So
Yeah.
let's try that and we'll see what it'll do for us. Okay, so it's generating it there now on the right hand side.
Yeah. I think this also, previously most times you just have like a short information you want to pass and you need like something like an image to add to it. Instead
Okay,
of
so
going to search the web, you can just,
you you
use,
you can adjust it with the prompts.
yeah, and then you get what you want.
So
So,
yeah, there's some cool images, aren't there?
yeah, this is not looking like a politician.
No, no, no. No. So add some trees to the stage and make the sky shiny with fluffy skies. Okay, I'll try that one.
Yeah.
So I presume, I just saw some new stuff now this week as well. And when I went into PowerPoint, there was new stuff there as well. So they're adding new buttons to it all the time.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
think the Copilot is still like in its early stage, and there
yeah,
is a lot we would get to see in the coming years. So, and that's why I always encourage people, just if you can jump on it right now, it's going to be easier to, navigate upcoming changes and updates. So you would not have a lot to learn once you start early. So, and I think there's a lot we are yet to see coming up in the future with Copilot.
definitely. Yeah, I think I'll just go to this one here, just see if there's anything in Word. Um, so there's the Copilot. Um, so I wonder if we could stick this prompt into Word and see will it make it a picture.
Okay.
I haven't done any pictures with Word, so if I click on Copilot, it's going to give us the box.
Yeah.
Uh, so I click on the Copilot here on the screen, and it's giving us a draft for Copilot. So I'm just going to paste in our prompt that we had. I need a picture of a speaker in an event. Okay, we'll see, will it generate a picture? Because I haven't generated any pictures in Word before, so we'll see, will it? Okay, say 1 moment, important aspects of the event to a speaker. It's only just kind of doing Word. Okay, so it's giving us a thing. It's not generating a picture.
Oh, it's just giving you.
This is giving us, okay, so edit the prompt. Maybe if I just click on designer, we're inside in Word. Okay, designer, no. So just for people who've seen it for the first time, this is Microsoft Word in M365, and it's got Copilot integrated into it. You can see up in the top right-hand side there. So I'm just going to. So when you open up Word first, you click on Copilot up in the top right-hand corner, and then you'll see it on the page here, this symbol of Copilot. So you can just click on that. If you hover over it, it'll say draft with Copilot. So you click on that, and I can ask it to tell me about AI 900. And we'll see what it can generate for us. Kind of staying on the topic of AI fundamentals. Okay, so it understands what is the AI 900, what are the benefits of it, and we were kind of talking about it earlier, AI and what topics are covered. So it gives us the kind of concepts and all the different stuff we talked about earlier. So Solomon, that was it for this evening.
That was a great demo as well.
Yeah, that was an hour of it there now, just doing some of the AI 900. So I might carry on with where I left off, maybe another week. I had another guy I added to them, Aldan Creo. He said he's going to do a talk on some AI stuff for us next week. So hopefully he might turn up. And Sarah will be looking forward to doing a talk with us as well. So
Yeah.
on that, we're up on the hour. Thanks everyone for joining us. And we'll be back here again. So thanks, Solomon. Thanks, Sarah. And we'll be back here again next Saturday. Thank you from the Azure and AI Show.
Bye, everyone.